At first glance, the Henderson Highway Church in Winnipeg looks like many other Seventh-day Adventist churches in North America. But the Henderson Highway Church isn't just any church. This is a church with a vision for the future and a vision for reaching the people of Winnipeg through church planting.
Yes, we have a goal of launching 20 new churches by the year 2020. And so we call this our 2020 vision. There are thousands of people that don't know you that need to be churched here in Winnipeg. And they're not all going to fit in a handful of churches that we had here.
Church members here have already helped establish 5 groups. Several are now churches. One of these is the Korean church. They now have their own church building, and the congregation is growing thanks to members like John Kwon. A shopkeeper, John has a passion for sharing his faith. Several years ago, he volunteered to help Koreans who were immigrating to Canada. He would meet them at the airport and help them get settled into life in Canada. John would invite them to visit his church.
6 years now, I invited over 50 families in my church.
Jeonghee Shin is one of the people John invited to church. At first, she resisted, but her daughter and husband urged her to go to John Kwon's church.
He just came to my apartment and asked me, "Do you have any help?" And I said, "Tomorrow I want to go to church with you." So that's the first start, regular churchgoer with him.
The Lighthouse is another new group. Every Saturday afternoon, they meet at the Korean church. Just before Christmas last year, they celebrated their first anniversary. Paula is a member of the Lighthouse Church. Although she was raised an Adventist, she had stopped attending church. Today, she's an active member and part of the music ministry team.
I see people like Paula, who although had an Adventist background years ago, had not been attending church for years, and now so involved in music ministry and just loving the dynamic of being in relationship with other committed Christians.
Please pray for the Seventh-day Adventist churches in Winnipeg. Thank you for supporting Adventist mission work around the world.